it's Sherri from A Quilting Life, and I'm here today with the February 2026 block of the month. This is a really fun block. It's got just a normal sawtooth star center, and it's got some fun little accents in the corners and an easy strip piece section that you do for the middle. So I've got both of my versions done. I've got my red, white, and blue version and my springtime version done. And so I'm going to show you all of the different parts and pieces for both of the blocks, give you a couple tips, and also I always flip the blocks over so you can see how I've pressed them. I feel like that helps a lot of people know how to press their blocks so that they are as flat as they can be. Let's go ahead and get started. Okay, so let's take a closer look at this month's blocks. First, we'll look at the red, white, and blue version, and I used fabrics from 3 different collections of ours. This fabric is from Happy Days, this fabric is from Emma, and this fabric is from Simply Delightful. So wanted to just, again, I'm doing a red, white, and blue version and just kind of mixing up fabrics from a variety of our collections. So really had fun with that. For my kind of springtime version, I also used, let's see, 3 different collections: Strawberry Lemonade and Laguna Sunrise and Delightfully Yours. So, and I am using the same background for all of my blocks to make it a little bit easier. This is the tone-on-tone floral print from our Delightfully Yours collection. Anyway, this month you'll be making a center star block, and you will make 4 of these strip pieced units that are just rectangles sewn together. Those go together very quickly and easily. And for this, you're actually cutting a 3.5-inch square of this fabric, and then we're using the easy corner triangle method to add in the corner squares with the background fabric. So very simple. I did use the mini simple folded corners ruler for this one, and it makes it go very quickly. Something else you can do with these strips to increase your accuracy a bit is to cut the strips just a little bit longer than the pattern requires, and then trim it down to the perfect size after you've sewn them together. And again, these do go together very quickly. The way I made my star blocks, you can use the traditional flying geese method, or you can use like a block lock and size it up and trim it down. So if you're going to do that, make sure you follow the directions for your cutting for your block lock ruler. But again, these just very simple sawtooth stars, and really had fun. So in this one I did, well, actually both blocks, I did 3 different fabrics for the star, kind of the accent corners, and then this. I'm going to show you the back so you can see the pressing. And again, I guess I did them the same, so that's always good. So for the star block, I pressed the top and the bottom rows into the middle, so everything kind of got pressed into that center square. I pressed the star blocks out on the left and right side, and also I pressed the middle row to the top and to the bottom. And yeah, so you can see how I pressed all of these. Everything lined up really well. I think it really is going to be fun. I also wanted to show you just kind of, okay, so here are January and February together for the red, white, and blue, and I actually just realized that I use this print in both of them. I might end up separating them in my quilt a little bit. Depends on how much I use this print. I actually just realized that. But yeah, it's going to be super fun. And then let me show you these two together. This one you never actually saw in January. We just popped up a picture of it because I didn't have it made when we filmed, but I really thought this is fun too. I'm going to try to sprinkle in some low volume backgrounds in this quilt, maybe every other block. So just to kind of add a little bit of more variety in this block. But yeah, I think this quilt is going to be super cute as well. It's just coming along. Remember, you go to my blog to download the patterns. January and February are both available now. And I just want to remind everybody to download those. I do take them down at the end of the year and move them into my shop for purchase only. So be sure to download everything while it's free. Just first Monday of the month is the best way to remember it, and just come to the blog and you can download everything for free. Okay, so that's it for the February 2026 block of the month. Remember to follow the link in the description below to head over to my website and download this month's free pattern. If you don't have January's yet, you can also still get the January pattern. And there is also a fabric requirement PDF that you can download. So you should have all of those three things downloaded now, and you're ready to go. There's no fee to join in. It's just free every month on the first Monday, and we hope to see you here again. If you enjoyed this month's video, please share it with a friend, hit the like button, and subscribe to our channel if you haven't already. Thanks so much for stopping by.